Hi there everybody, welcome back. Third war story in the Battlefield 1 series. Avanti Savoia. I don't know how to pronounce it right. So, basically, this time we're in Italy. It's going to be interesting.
Everyone was affected by the war. Every corner of the world was touched. The human spirit drove us to fight where no one had dared to go before. Whether it was the mountains of the Alps or the skies above, we found a way. They said this would be the war to end all wars. But I wonder if there will ever be an end to human ambition and our will to destroy.
Nah. We are just destined to destroy ourselves. So first one's Vittoria. Second one, tutti occupati. Let's see how it goes. Once again, I'm not going to read all this. You can read yourself on the screen. I'm too bloody lazy. Sorry about that.
You up there? Are you all right? We're ready for you to cut the cake. Wow, these are incredible.
Yes, it was an incredible time.
You looked very handsome in that uniform.
That's not me, that's Matteo.
Oh, of course. I'm sorry, Dad. Take as long as you need.
No, it's okay, Tesoro. It's time I told you what happened to him. It was during our last battle together, just a few days after our 21st birthday. My brother's battalion had been ordered to capture a fort deep into enemy territory. I wasn't going with him. I was part of a special unit with a different mission. Our task was to support Matteo's battalion. We were a proud unit. We changed the war for Italy. The Arditi.
What?
Oh, la Vittoria! Oh, tutti accampati! Cannone, davanti! Avanti!
People are moving slower with this armor.
While Matteo was pushing forward, I had to fight up the mountain and take out anything targeting his unit.
Just hearing the story makes me worry for you.
Don't worry, I was in a full suit of armor. Besides, the Arditi were proud volunteers. They would have done anything for Italy. A church was sitting at the base of the path. Enemy troops had fortified it. I had to fight them first. that was left after the flame troops were some foot soldiers. After that, the church would be ours.
Come on, take it.
Così, avanti, forza! Prendiamoci, avanti!
There was an artillery gun that was shelling us and Matteo's unit. I had to destroy it.
And he was still heading to the fort?
Right. I had to make sure he got there.
Teniamoli sotto pressione! Addosso, avanti! Non fermiamoci! Avanti, coraggio! Non fermiamoci! Con la vittoria o tutti accoppati! Abbiamo unite le sezioni!
Matteo and the entire Italian offensive was in danger as long as that artillery gun remained. So I had to take it down.
Avanti, coraggio! Diamoci una mossa! Addosso, addosso! Non lasciamogli il campo! Merda! Soldato ferito!
The only way to ensure that my men were safe was to blow up the gun itself.
Yeah. I think I've got it already. Ooh. Goodbye.
That explosion was one of the sweetest sights of the war for me. But there was no rest. I could see an anti-aircraft gun over the next ridge that was taking out our planes. And that was my next target.
Dobbiamo sfondare le loro difese!
Manteniamo unite le sezioni!
Ti è piaciuto, eh? Sei un cecchino, amico!
The gun was manned by Austro-Hungarian troops. I had to remove them before I could use the gun myself.
Coraggio, avanti! Forza! Andiamo! Ora viene il bello! È uno nel dritto! Un po' di carica! Via! Guardami via! Abbiamo fatto quello che dovevamo! Andiamo!
I take down the last man, but then I hear a noise that I will never forget. They were targeting Matteo's unit below me, so I do the only thing I can.
Shoot the huggers out of the sky.
It was me against an entire enemy bomber squadron. We had no reinforcements. If those men were killed, our advance would be completely halted, and I would have lost Matteo. After the first few went down, they started targeting me. I had to stand my ground.
I missed him.
It was me against an entire enemy bomber squadron. We had no reinforcements. If those men were killed, our advance would be completely halted, and I would have lost Matteo. After the first few went down, they started targeting me. I had to stand my ground.
Die, bastards.
Were you still safe behind your armor?
Of course, of course. Nothing could dent it.
Attempt to plane.
But then the planes veered away.
Nearly got my ass handed to me. Ring your bell.
When I got up, I thought I had died and gone to hell. They blew up the mountain. They buried us. They buried themselves.
Oh, God. Matteo.
I had to find him. So I went down into that hell. It was my only choice. I had to find...
Oh, I think I'm going to be pausing it at this point. The first chapter of the third, I think the third war story is now complete. Join me soon for the second chapter. Oh, second chapter, yes. See you soon.